Good morning. Happy Friday the 13th. One of my favorite days. Just, you know, a day to watch some scary movies, study, just continue to live the life that I've always wanted to live. Um, and it's great. You just got to take one day at a time. If you're watching this video from the last, I would just kind of start at the first. That way, you know what I'm talking about because I have to stay on topic with, things with my videos. So I don't continue to say the same things over and over. Some things I need to kind of repeat, but I need to stay on topic. I'm probably going to make 25, 30 should be a good series of videos on how I got to where I'm at and just how God has been in my life and to explain how you can do this even without being a believer. I try, like I said in my description, I want it to be a non-judgment zone, but I've got to stay on the topic when it comes to Christ because that's one of the biggest reasons why I'm here is for God, um, and to sacrifice my time into explaining just the different type of believer that I am. I mean, I think that, like I said, we all have different roles in the body, and I just think mine's a little bit different. I mean, there's got to be people that explain things a little different instead of somebody just reading from a script or from Bible verses and stuff. So today, this is one of actually my favorite. This is one of my favorites, but my ultimate favorite, strawberry lemonade blade. I worked out early this morning, and my morning has been great. Under $100 in my name, and my day is still going. It is still going good. Um, Today I went to my car and somebody stopped right in right in front of the driveway, and I thought it was some type of complaint or something, but it was somebody said, "Hey, um, I just wanted to give you your paper. I would think it would be disrespectful if I just threw it on the ground." These little things that are happening is a blessing to me, and it really makes my day when people do stuff like that. Just handing me the paper, taking that step into just letting me know that there's people that really care, and even the small things is such a blessing to me. I was at the gym today, walked by, and a lady said, "You can use my hand sanitizer bottle, so you don't have to continue to walk back and forth." Um, there was a man today at the gym that kind of, was coughing a little bit, and I knew he kind of got a little humiliated, but I went and I asked him, "How many sets do you have?" Because I knew it was coming to the end. And I told him, I said, "I'm just going to go ahead and wipe it down for you and use it because I need to use it." Just to let him know that, it's, just to kind of treat him, as my neighbor, loving my neighbor. There's a lot of things as far as being a Christian or person in faith of what you have to do, in a lot of Christians and a lot of people's opinions. But I think what I really am trying to do, and I said this in the last video, but my purpose of making these videos is to get a hold of people who take my sayings seriously and personally. And one thing that I want done is for unbelievers to go on their knees and just pray. You only have to do it one time. Pray to God. And Jesus is God to me. I'm not going to get involved in all the Trinity stuff and all that. There's all opinions. It's really getting off topic. God, Jesus, I need people to get on their knees and to accept Jesus Christ as somebody who is a real human being and who died for our sins and can forgive you as well, and make people believe. I don't, and a lot of people don't have to express that they believe. My mission is for people to start believing in their hearts that there is a God and that it's not a fairy tale. But you don't have to go around and tell everybody. I want people to know in their hearts. I don't care about the rest. What I do in my studying is what I do. That's an opinion type basis. Everything I say is my opinion. But I will stick up for what I believe in and what my purpose is of. And, every believer has a purpose. I think people get real frustrated with God, just believing, we live in a modern world today, and people are trying to, try to make things modern, and that's fine, but I want people to start believing. And I don't need emails saying, I'm just so, like, you can if you want, but I'm just saying you don't have to let people know or be humiliated that you're a believer. You can still, like I said, if you're a kid and you're watching these videos and you're like, I don't want my friends to know that I believe in God. I don't want anybody to know. I just want to be myself, but I'm going to go down on my knees and I'm going to accept Jesus Christ as my Savior. And I'll believe in my heart. But that's it. That's exactly what I want done. If you want to do more, of course that's fine. Get involved in a church. You can still wear what you want. You can do what I'm doing. Like I said, the movies, I've already explained that my other videos, and the music, and I've been explaining different artists that I like and things that I enjoy. That's all in my other videos. But it's coming down to where this is going to be the 13th, 14th video. And people are going to start wondering, what is this guy doing? Is he trying to be a prophet? Is he trying to get attention? Is he trying to make a group of people? Is he a cult leader? Is he a paganism leader? Is he trying to be LaVey? You can make any type of video and use me as an example of whatever you want, because I think that I wear all black. I don't wear all black 24/7, but if I want to, I will. And if you know me, you know that I wear what I want and the accessories. Now, that doesn't mean when you're out in public, you've got to use common sense and you have got to let people feel comfortable, because if you're expressing yourself and you're wearing stuff that looks suspicious, it's okay, but and other people are gonna kind of be weirded out about it too. But this is who you want to be. This is who I want to be. But you've got to just be nice to people. Resentment is a horror to Gothic people, to people who express the way they want to be expressed. When, when other religions judge you and you have people that are looking at you, and you might hear somebody say something behind your back about you, do not be in a resentment type mode. That is the worst thing that you could probably do. This is why there's so many alcoholics, because it's resenting. It's almost a fact, but like I said, that's everything I say is an opinion. Everything. And like I said, it's humiliating to do these videos, because people are going to be like, well, false prophets went around. I got to finish this because I got to do my studying video for y'all, but that's going to be boring. So the next video, if just be ready for a boring video, but I have to do those videos so people know what I'm doing back there. Where was I? Oh, yeah. So, back in the Bible days, a lot of people went around claiming that they were prophets, and they were explaining things and giving out information, and people loved them because they gave the people what they wanted to hear. The true prophets were saying all these commands from God, and people were getting threatened, and they didn't like what they were hearing. Because I say things that people might enjoy, and I have my own opinions, but I am not trying to be a false prophet. I am trying to make people believe in God and that He is real in His heart. And that's it. That is it. Nothing else. But I do explain what I do in my studying, because I don't want to keep that in the shadows. Okay? I mean, it has helped me. It has kept me alive. I mean, it has kept me from doing things that I am so blessed that I'm not in prison. It has helped me with my addiction problems, and I am not on any medication, and no depression medication, no anxiety. I don't drink, I don't smoke. But like I said, I don't judge people. You can do this if you do that. You can make a video and explaining you do this and do that, but I'm still a believer. Or you can make a video on how all this stuff I'm doing is working, and you want to make your own video. This is what I do. This is how I study. These are the binders that I use. This is the clothes that I wear. People are going to listen to you. But let me warn you. When I say that 30 videos is enough, because, I don't come up here and just speak. Sometimes I do think about what am I going to say, or if I'm working out, I kind of think about what needs to be said. And that can take me off of my own studying. I need to be focusing on what I'm doing and hurrying the process up, because these videos take time. I would have already been done with the energy drink, and I would have been already been studying. So I can't get. This is why a lot of people think I'm doing this for attention, but I'm doing this because it just bothered me to keep this stuff in the shadows. But 30 of these videos should be it. Explaining what I do, explaining what I wear, more of the movies, my the show and tell videos that I've been doing, and so forth and that. So I got to stay focused. So we talked about the false prophets and then the videos. Um, and one of the things that I don't know if I've already discussed is why I wear black. Just because, just because my life is getting in order, and people are like, this guy is on the right track. He's got a nice room. He's got all this nice stuff now. Hey, I am not gonna forget the person that I used to be and where I could go all the way down to doing things I don't need to be doing. And if you're doing what I'm doing, I'm going to say this again. You cannot let people manipulate you when they see the spirit in you and you start going around crowds of people and making friends, and they're telling you, well, if you're not going to judge me, then go ahead and do this or do that. You cannot be around people that are going to take you off the right track and possibly get you in trouble. Like I said, jail is not somewhere you want to be. Hungry, intimidating, crowded, germs. But some people are nice there and they're a believer and they're going to go to heaven no matter who they are. If they believe in their heart that God is real and they've asked for forgiveness, like Moses and all the other sinners in the Bible, they are going to heaven. But I get real concerned of the people that are hard-hearted, that are going to deny Christ. They're not going to believe, and they're going to die, and they're still going to say no. And that is something that I do not want. That is something that I think about a lot. I don't really think that people understand what hell can be like. And it's something that you just really don't need it to go to. And Satan might make you think that you're powerful and prideful, but it's happened to me before. I gotta stay focused. I could be at the shelter tomorrow. I could get in an accident tomorrow and be killed. The time is ticking, people. The time. Just look how much time has passed since I've said this to you in this video, starting now. And you're going to look back in a week or a year or 5 years or when I die, and you're going to realize what I'm saying is the time is not slowing down. It is not getting faster. It's just going to keep going forward. People are all caught up in the world and this and that. when in trillions of years, all the stars are going to be burned out and everything's going to be to dust. All that studying material will be to dust. That doesn't mean I can do that as an example. When I die one day and people look at what all the blessings and stuff and all the battles fought and won, verbal, not like I said, I only had two fights. As I remember, they weren't even serious because I really take it to the verbal fighting until it gets to physical because it can get very dangerous. But the time is ticking, people. You have got to make a choice. You've got to make a choice of who you want to be today. It took me 10 years to explain what I'm talking about. Like I said, I wear black because I'm dead to the world. That means, in my opinion, I am not going to forget about the person that I used to be. Black, lost, hungry, rejected, heartbroken, lonely. Some of these feelings I still have today, but because I'm a human being, we're flesh. I mean, if you take pliers and you go like this and you go hard enough, you're going to feel the pain. That goes for any race, any age. You are a human being if you are understanding and listening to what I'm saying. It doesn't matter how dark you are or how good your life is, we all have feelings and we all have thoughts. And God has created us differently. That's the dangerous thing of why I'm making these videos, because I don't know who I'm talking to. They may know me, they may hate me, but like I said, I am dead to the world. I'm a part of the world. Like I said, I'm not going to give up all the videos and my TV back there, be some holy man. I don't have the time for it. Maybe I'm not strong enough to be that perfect person to come up here because it takes, I'm being a representative of God, and it's fearful because I'm sure there's a lot of people that are not agreeing with what I'm saying, what I'm doing. This is YouTube, y'all. I'm not going on some page of the church and trying to come and bring people to where I'm at. There's all sorts of videos on YouTube. That's why I put it on YouTube, because I don't know the viewers. So I don't want you to be like, does he know that I'm watching this? Like I said in the other videos, no. Even if I did, I don't care. It's not a big deal. But I know people are listening to what I have to say. And I'm very blessed. And I can be a part of the world, but I'm not in it. I wear black a lot because I remember. Do you want to go back to where you used to be? No, I don't. It just reminds me of how bad my life can get. Just like that. Satan can manipulate me just like that. My mom could kick me out just like that. I could get fired just like that. But I want to hurry these videos because I do have somewhere to stay. I have to look at least professional a little bit. And like I said, I wear what I want. I wear all black all the time. I carry those bags, if you know who I am, all the time. That doesn't mean I want attention. People know that. It's just something that I like. But you have got to treat your neighbor like you're yourself. That doesn't mean that you have to do something every time, like help somebody this or do this all the time. I mean, just be, when you feel the spirit telling you to do something, you need to act. This is exactly why I'm doing these videos. So I just have, just like today, I'll do show and tell. We only got a couple minutes, but like I said, I brought out the door thing. This is like for shoes or whatever. I use it for whatever because I'm tired of stuff getting on the floor. So I just stick everything, like loose candy or my vitamins or my belt. I'm tired of going up there, and when you're trying to get your life together and you want things neat, you got to buy stuff like this because you just got to, because it doesn't matter what it is. You just stick it in the slots. There's some of my energy drinks down there. I don't need them on my desk or on here or on my bed or whatever. I'm really tired of things on my bed. But like I said, there's some rat laying over there now. In my closet, I got this at Aldi's, very cheap. It's for like the shelves, but I stuck it. See how these things, it's supposed to be on a shelf, but it doesn't matter because I do what I want to do and I like my things the way it likes to be. This is just like a holder, oatmeal or whatever, notepads, just more loose stuff like or like something that need just an extra backup place to put your stuff. Like I said, these mesh bags, I just stick my shorts, my underwear, my spandex, and my socks. I just throw them in there. All I do is I don't know if you can see it, but all I do is when you're golf and you wear all black and you're gonna throw all black shirts in there, you're gonna be like, that's not gonna work because some have pockets in them, some don't. This has a hood on it, stuff like that. So another thing is I put it down here. Another backup. If you can see it down there. So I kind of just taped it over the thing. Do you see that under it over there? So that way, if I have any extra stuff in my studying, it doesn't really drop on that, because that's a chair back there. That picture, that's an awesome picture too. I'll show that more in my other videos because we're running out of time. I'm gonna finish my energy drink. Then I'll get to the studying. I'm going to chill out on the videos, but I know some people are probably having some questions about what goes on back there and more of how I do things. All right, so 10, 9. So I love y'all and thank you for listening to my video.